Hi, everybody. It is me, the fabulous Leo Brown, and better lighting this time around. First of all, I want to say happy Lammas to those who celebrate. Merry Lammas to you. It is the beginning of the harvest season, so think about what you want to harvest as we go into it. All the things you've harvested. So, gather all the things you've harvested and be grateful, be mindful, be here. Okay, so I want to talk about two things. So there was a clip. There's a clip that's been circulating around of I think it was two men at a baseball game, and one man was weeping while the other was rubbing his head, and the commentators, if I can, I may add the video if I can, but I may not be able to because I don't have the correct video editing software yet. But anyway, the commentators were kind of making fun of him, and they were all saying all of these things. And for me, it just made me think about how intimacy with men in a non-sexual way, it's so lacking in our culture and in our community, which I find really sad, especially in communities of color, because they were both men of color. And, I found it I'm like, well, what's wrong with that? Because it turns out that the guy's mother, the man that was weeping, the guy's mother passed during the game. He had found out, and he just wanted some compassion. He wanted some empathy. He wanted some sympathy, and he got it from one of his teammates. And I just found it sad, because it made me think about how especially in the gay Black community, how we don't really express intimacy unless it's in a sexual way, or unless we're really, 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 we have to be extremely close. And even then, we often misinterpret it, or people around us do. We may not, but people around us may just misinterpret the affection that we choose to give. And I just found that sad because I'm like, this is why when it comes to men expressing themselves emotionally or showing vulnerability, we have a hard time with it because of things like this. We make fun of it. We chastise it. Oh, he must be gay, or oh, he's soft or whatever. And it's like, no, because like I always tell people, and I say this to a lot of my friends, and I find that a lot of my gay male friends go through this. I tell them all the time, feel your feelings. If you are feeling some kind of way, let it out, let it go. It's better than you taking it out on somebody else. It's better than you, because here's what I find that a lot of people do, and I wouldn't say it's just men. I think women have been told that it's okay to be emotional. I think women, socially have been programmed it's okay, girl. It's okay to cry. It's okay to, you're a woman. You're emotional. Because we associate a lot of that with women, vulnerability and things like that. Whereas with a man, we're taught, regardless of color, because I really should leave color out of this, but I said of color because, it just made me think. But anyway, so, we're programmed to think, well, that's soft, that's feminine, that's gay. There's a lot of internalized, unfortunately, in the gay community, there's a lot of internalized homophobia, really, within ourselves, which is sad. We don't, some of us, not all of us, but some of us feel that to express emotion means a weakness. When really in reality, it's actually the exact opposite. It actually means that you're expressing your strength because you've been holding on to your emotion for so long. And what got me the most with the video is the commentators. They were laughing, they were making jokes. And then if you go on social media and you see the clip, people are saying all kinds of things. And I mean, just so uncompassionate. That's the best word I could use. So rude. And I'm like, really? Come on now, people. We wonder why we have the DL movement. Not just with Black men, but with men in general. We wonder why we have, we wonder why a lot of men don't come out until they're, in terms of gay men, they're, older, or they don't come out at all. We wonder why a lot of gay men use sex as a means of communication. I have many friends that are very much, that's the only way they know how to communicate. To get them to talk, to get them to open up, to get them to show emotion, to show a tear is like pulling teeth. To get them to admit, I'm scared, or, I have doubts about myself as I get older, or, things like that. To admit that not only to themselves, but to people that they care about, that's worse than death for some of them. You know what I mean? To really know what it means to commit to somebody, to have a relationship, and not just a relationship in an intimate sense, but even a friendship. You know what I mean? It's like, we wonder why this exists. It exists because of things like that. I saw the video and I didn't see anything sexual about it. I didn't see anything, and even if it was a compassionate, intimate moment, it was an intimate moment between those two people. But I didn't see it as others saw it. I saw it as two men, one who was trying to comfort, one who needed comforting. And I don't know, it just really, really bugged me that, and like I said, it just really made me ask questions. It's like, it made a lot of questions pop up for me. It's like, this is why we as men, not just men of color, but men, but I would say men of color in particular, because they were both men of color. We wonder why things are the way they are within our communities. We wonder why, even though we're so, we wonder why we're not as together as we could or should be. You know what I mean? We're getting there, but we wonder why. It's like, because of things like this. And what made it even worse was that it was even women who were saying, well, that's just wrong, and it's not. And it's like, but don't you want your mate, your husband, your friend, whomever, to be able to open up to you? I often hear from women, well, men don't communicate. It's like, well, then if you shut them down the way that some women were doing, then that's why. It's like, you can't be mad at that if you're not allowing a person to express who they are and their emotions. And part of expressing who you are is expressing your emotional side. So I just wanted to come on and say that, because I don't know, it just really stuck in my craw, but I've said my piece. So what do you think about it? What do you think about it? If you know what I'm talking about, leave your comments below. I just wanted to come on and talk about that, because it just, like I said, it really stuck in my craw. It really bugged me. So, but anyway, that's all I had. I really had to come on here and say. I wanted to just, say that. And once again, happy Lammas, happy harvest to all of you. And I hope, to all of you that celebrate. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, or you're having a great week. And until next time, it is me, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? Bye-bye.